All right, welcome back, everybody. This is the Youngstown studio booth at the Canfield Fair. I'm Joe Danier, and as promised, I'm going to bring a bunch of notable people through this tent. We're going to sit down, give them a chance to tell them, for them to tell why they're here and a little bit about them. So, with me is Dr. Chichak. How you doing, bud?
Hey, I'm doing great, Joe. Thanks for having me.
So you were at the fair, and what are
Yeah.
you doing here?
Well, I was in the medical booth, just helping out a bunch of people with medical questions and all that kind of stuff. So it's been a great day.
So can I share something with you?
Please.
I came in to here on a real big health kick. I was eating healthy.
Yeah.
First day, I go over there and grabs a slice of pizza and ate a fourth of a funnel cake, and I had a lemon shake, and I had a hangover the next morning from food, right?
Right.
Do you think these are bad life choices?
Well, I think in the context of moderation, it is definitely not a bad life choice. So if you would have seen my wife and I here last night, we had the fried veggie basket. Yeah, it's a vegetable, but not really. So
from a health perspective, though,
Yeah.
your body can deal with that, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I love talking to people about healthy lifestyles and helping them to take one step forward, not only in their health journey, but in whatever they feel called to, their personal vision. But one of the things when it comes to health is, let's say I diagnose a patient with diabetes, it's so common. They start feeling overwhelmed and almost a sense of hopelessness, thinking, oh my gosh, I can't eat the things I want to eat anymore. They feel just like something they love has been ripped out of their life. And the way I phrase it is, listen, it's more about the consistent small changes that build up over time. So if you can take your week and break it into 21 meals, right? 3 meals a day, 7 days a week, 21 meals. If you do 19 or 20 of those meals that are really healthy, and you pick one or two of them that you want to quote unquote splurge a little bit, that's okay. Your body can handle that. I mean, obviously there's exceptions from medical perspective, but for most people, that's pretty reasonable advice.
So with so many people that they're so close to being in ill health because of nutrition, and their bodies are already at that breaking point, and you don't want to shame people, make them feel terrible about the health, and you don't want to make everything they're doing completely acceptable. So what's that middle line where you draw people back in and get them to think healthier being?
Well, one of the things that I think is really impactful for people is, you could talk about lifestyle choices and eating habits that make a big difference in terms of even extending your life, which is so important. The trouble is, it's not always real tangible. If I say, hey, if you do this, you have a chance to add 5 years to your life, that's amazing. And it is important. But again, I want something right now, right? Well, that's our culture. That's our mentality. So one of the things that holds us back in life is, if you're struggling with health issues, you're overweight, maybe you're obese, maybe you're just out of shape, your cholesterol's high, your blood pressure's high, your A1C, for those of you who don't know, it's a diabetes measurement, maybe that's high. The thing is that you feel on a day-to-day basis, you feel sluggish, you feel like you don't have enough energy to make it through the day, you feel like the people that you love, the people that you want to be there for, you're not able to be fully present with them when you're actually present with them because of some of these lifestyle choices. So you can't, it's old saying, how do you eat an elephant one bite at a time, right? You can't chew the whole thing all at once. So it's the small, consistent changes. I heard, you're familiar with John Maxwell.
Yeah.
I heard him say that never underestimate the power of compounding consistency.
Oh, I like that.
I love that quote.
That is
and it's
good.
Because the small changes that we're consistent about over time build up and take us to a place that we never thought we could be without it.
Yeah, and just like in my example, that if I went right back to eating healthy, my body would not skip a beat because I didn't really do the bad stuff long enough for it to change my biology.
Yeah, I mean, my wife and I planned it the whole week. We said, okay, we're eating healthy all week, lean chicken, vegetables, that kind of thing. That's how we typically eat most days of the week. And then we said, all right, but the fair is going to be here. So we're setting some time aside.
Right.
We're getting our favorites, whatever it is. There's no judgment, but, and then you bounce right back. I mean, today I'm here for medical purposes, and I brought myself a protein bar. So
did you?
I really
did. The responsible doc
I
is
really
in
did.
the house.
Yeah. So, You know, it's hard. You're walking through all the fun stuff. You got to have fun. You just have to choose. You have to choose when it's important to you. Choose the occasions that really matter to you. You know, be present where you want to be present. And if there's something you say, hey, listen, this is good, but it's not really my thing, then eat healthy and skip out on the bad food that day. And that's okay, because it's about the overall trajectory of where your eating habits are going to take you.
All right. And you have a book. Tell us about that.
I do have a book. Yeah, absolutely. So I published a book not too long ago called Guide to Unstuck. And basically, it's a 1-month devotional. Faith is a huge part of my life, as I know it is for Joe as well. And it's essentially a 1-month devotional that helps people get unstuck from the things that hold them back to step into their God-given destiny. So if you're interested in connecting on that one, a couple ways you can do that. My Instagram handle is drdoctor.Mike Chichak, Chichak, or you can Google Linktree Doc Thoughts, and that'll take you to my Linktree, which will link you to the book and my weekly email that goes out. Beyond that, the book is actually being published by TBN, so it's going to be relaunching here in the next couple of months. So it's going to be kind of all over the TV and all that good stuff. So it's very exciting. But you can get a first run copy, which is going to be in short supply. So Google Linktree Doc Thoughts, DOC Thoughts, and you can pick up a copy.
Beautiful. Mr. Chichak, thank you so much. I appreciate you being here. All right, guys, we'll be back in the next one.